Winter has come for Conan, NBA 2K18 gets you shook, and that Crackdown 3 delay. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that Crackdown 3 delay. We'll get into it in the breakdown. What's going on, people? It's your boy DaRealMastalin, and welcome to your daily dose. And as always, before we get started, real quick, hit me with them 3 things. First one, bash and drag back to your base that like button. Subscribe here for more. Hit that notification bell so you get notified every single time I drop a video. Now let's break it down. First up, we got Conan Exiles. Exiles has just dropped on Xbox One. It's been on Steam Early Access for a while now. It's in the preview program on Xbox One, and it is getting a free update called the Frozen North. And basically, like everything else, it is going with the ultra winter theme a la Game of Thrones. It's one of those things where it's not grabbing me. I've played Conan Exiles. It's pretty much Ark, except for not so much with the dinosaurs. And it's decent for what it is, but the Frozen North, it hasn't like sparked the interest in me to pick the game back up. I'm hesitant, I want to say. Yeah, hesitant is a good word. I'm hesitant to pick it back up on the Xbox One, even though some of my friends are playing it. And it's one of those games where you have to play with friends, and you have to play also on like a custom server where you speed up certain things happening, because if you play on the official servers, I don't know who thought this was a good idea for these things to just take so long, like breaking in something or breaking down some metal or something. Like, it just takes way too long to do any of this stuff, and after a while you just lose interest. Like, if something's gonna take legit 3 days to happen, like real life 3 days to happen, I'm just not gonna be with it. Like, I don't have that much time and dedication to this one thing anymore. I have other games to play. I got other responsibilities. But Conan Exiles is decent. They've improved a lot of the buggy stuff that was happening at the beginning. The servers are decent. It plays better than Ark, but it plays very similar to Ark, and you have to like be semi-high level, so it's not one of those things where you can just jump in and go straight to the north, but you have to play around to get around level 30 or so, or close to it, so you don't just immediately die as soon as you get there. And even just getting there from most of the general spawn areas, you're gonna need a pretty decent level just to get through those areas. It's released now. It's completely free. If you're now into Conan Exiles on Xbox One, it's there for you. If you're already playing Conan Exiles, or if you already were playing Conan Exiles and this is one of those things that comes back, you can, hop on it now. There's new animals, new armor, the whole 9. Like, it is a full-fledged northern expansion, and it comes with new things, and even hot cold mechanics, all that stuff, all that's there. It's a fully fleshed out thing. It's just, I don't think I'm gonna be getting back into it, but if you are, it's there for you. Next up, we got NBA 2K18. They come with a new trailer called Get Shook, and it's basically just showing off the animations. It coincides with the blog they have up about gameplay on the NBA 2K website, and it's a decent trailer. It shows off more NBA 2K, and they need it right now, because like I said, live is decent this year. Like, playing it is decent, so I really want live to push NBA 2K18 to get better, because this coasting along that they've been doing for the last few years, I'm not so much with it. But I'm a basketball fan, so I'm gonna play what's there, and I'm one of those people, I'll like switch up. I'll go from my player to my team, and that's about where I stay. If I'm gonna play online, I'd rather play my team. It's just how I get down. But this trailer looks dope, but it always does. The trailer, so for all the NBA 2K games, always have a certain essence. They always look prettier, and oh my gosh, look at all these facial animations and details and all that stuff. That's all cool, but get them servers in order. Servers are 2K's main problem. Servers and stagnancy. Like, even though NBA Live has its own little set of hitches and nuances and movement, 2K, you not devoid of that either. So get those under control. intro. Hopefully y'all leveled it in, but I don't know. But I'll leave a link in the description for you to go check out the full NBA 2K18 trailer. Like I said, it's a dope little trailer. Shows off some gameplay animations, some new things that's in the game, and check it out if you're interested in NBA 2K18. And finally, we got Crackdown 3. For those of you who don't know, which I'm sure there's very few, if any, Crackdown 3 has been delayed to 2018. It is no longer a launch title with Xbox One X. And my thoughts are not mixed. My thoughts are, what the hell, Microsoft? What the hell? Like, what is going on over there right now? Because I feel like y'all in a bad space. I'm not even mad about Crackdown getting delayed. I'm not. That is completely devoid of the point. That I'm mad that there's no backup plan. And yeah, I know Gamescom is in a few days, but again, I feel like right now they just treading water. They're not swimming, and eventually you gonna drown. You tread water all day. That's the feeling I get. Like, what is their big game for the end of this year? Because now where they had Crackdown, even though I don't know how much that should have been a big game, but they had Crackdown. Now what they got Forza, Super Lucky Tail. They have, you know, a couple third-party deals with certain games. Like PUBG will be big on Xbox One, like it's big on Steam. And I just don't know, man. Like it's really killing me that they are just, I feel like they're not in the fight completely. And I know it seems weird because I am an advocate for all game systems. I have everything. I have all of VR systems. I got it all. Like, trust me, I play everything under the sun, and competition breeds excellence. And right now, I don't feel like Microsoft is putting up the fight to be true competition at this point in time. Like, Sony got this generation. That's not even a question. Sony already won this generation as far as sales go. Microsoft will gain some ground near the end because that's just how cycles go. People will have bought PlayStations now. They're gonna buy Xboxes because they want to play those games. It was the same way with PS3 and Xbox 360. Near the end, people bought PS3s because they already had 360s and they had those systems. So now they started buying PS3s and playing those games, and it'll be the same. They'll gain some ground. They won't exactly catch up. It's just not gonna happen. It's too big a lead. But Xbox needs to put themselves in a position where people start believing in Xbox. Like, Phil, you as a whole are creating a legacy of promises unfulfilled, and I don't want that for you. I don't, because I feel like you are a gamer and you do initially get that crowd, and I know you're fighting, you know, the big wigs that are giving you, this is the budget for this is the budget for that, and you're just trying to balance those scales. But you gotta show us something. Like, you can't delay a game and then refuse to announce games just because they aren't coming out. At this point in time, Crackdown is in the same boat as the games that you have no release dates for. They're in the same boat, so you need to just start announcing games. All those games you said you got in development, just throw them out there. People need to know that these things are coming in order to get excited about them. If they don't know they exist, then to the general public, they don't. To most of the gamers who are up on these things all the time, they don't. You have to show us that there is something on the horizon. You have to show us that there is something beyond what we see right now, because what we see right now is in November, you got the most powerful console ever created coming out. That is a fact. The games that are coming with it are the same games on everything else, and you don't have the marketing deals with those games, so it's not like you're gonna be able to show us the best games on the best system right then, because multiplats are really what's gonna sell at the end of this holiday season. No matter what nobody says, multiplats are what is gonna be the hot games at the end of the year. And you not having the marketing deals, you not having the better on X or whatever, that whole slogan next to all those games is a big determining factor in it being a problem because, again, Crackdown 3 was supposed to be your flagship game. It was launching day and date with your system. And why it's delayed? Again, I don't care. I'm all about the game getting delayed for it to be the best game it can be. I'd rather the game get delayed and come out good than get rushed and come out trash. I'm fine with the delay. I'm not fine with there being a blank space with nothing to fill it. That's the problem. And me not knowing that anything beyond Crackdown 3, Sea of Thieves, State of Decay, and Forza Horizon 4, because we know that's coming. Me not knowing anything outside of those games and the third-party deals that you got, the indie games and all that stuff, that's all cool. They're games. Games are games. I'm a very big advocate that games are games. That's cool, but you have to show why your system is so powerful. And I understand you'll have the best version of the multiplats, sure, but the difference between you having the best version of the multiplats and Sony having the best version of the multiplats at the beginning is that they went out and took all the deals. So all those games that did look better on the PlayStation, everyone knew that because they were all being marketed with the PlayStation. They were being marketed as the only system to put it at 1080p or whatever craziness they was doing at the time. The media went right along with it, and they jumped on that hate bandwagon, and they jumped on that it's all about resolution bandwagon, and things have changed. At the beginning of this generation, Microsoft and Sony basically switched. What the Xbox 360 was doing, the PS4 started doing, and what the PS3 was doing, the Xbox One started doing. Like, they basically flipped roles completely. Mid-generation, they flipped back because now Microsoft is about the power. Sony at the beginning generation was all about the power. Now Microsoft is about the games at the beginning of the generation. Now it's seeming like they're all about the power because you refuse to tell us that there are games. That refusal is going to hurt you. I really want Xbox to do well. I do. But y'all right now are hitting me with something. It's just not fit. I'm not feeling it, man. I really want y'all to get better. I do. I want everything in me. I want y'all to do better. So show me something, Phil. Show me something. Sunday, show me something. 20th of August, show me something other than pre-orders. I'm waiting, man. I'm really waiting. Please. Pretty please do better. Pretty please. That's all the news I got for today. I appreciate y'all sticking with me through this rant. I know it was a little long today, but I just had to get off my chest, bro. I just had to talk to y'all. That's what we're here for. I gave y'all the news. We have a conversation. It's all good. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this delay and everything else I covered in the comment section. Or hit me up on Twitter at DaRealMastalin. Mixer.com/DaRealMastalin. For all them bullies in the building, bend the knee, because we the kings of the north, bruh. Love y'all like some play cousins. I'll let y'all tomorrow, and I'm out.